Okay. We have another whiskey. Now, I tried this one 7 years ago, I think, or was it 5 years ago? It's a Glen, Scotia double cask single malt Scotch whiskey, classic Campbeltown malt.
Say that 3 times really fast.
Yeah.
What, double cask?
Double cask. So.
Can you remind me what that means again? Does that mean that it goes in a cask and then...
Well, let's see.
It goes in a cask again? Like, I'm not getting it.
It says distilled, matured, and bottled in Scotland, finished in mature American oak and Pedro Jimenez sherry casks.
Oh, wow. So it actually was in a cask.
It was in 2 different casks.
Rendered or whatever, and then they put another one.
Yeah. So finished in mature American oak and Pedro Jimenez sherry cask. So it must have been originally... It must have been originally... Well, what else does it say on here?
Oh, okay.
It says a bunch of stuff here.
I'm just saying that's a nice...
Campbeltown whiskeys are intriguing, appealing to those consumers looking for something a little off the beaten track. Campbeltown is a small town in the Kintyre Peninsula, west coast of Scotland, affectionately known as Wee Toon. Wee Toon.
What's Wee Toon?
Wee Town. Glen Scotia Double Cask is a classic Campbeltown malt with the formidable pedigree of a whiskey making since 1832. Non-chill filtered, rich and spicy. Our master blender handpicks every cask and finishes the precious whiskey in first fill bourbon barrels, and then finishes this outstanding single malt whiskey in Pedro Jimenez sherry casks. Okay, so bourbon barrels first and then finished in Pedro Jimenez. This provides the perfect balance of rich, spicy fruits overlaid with the characteristic sea spray and vanilla oak finish of the House of Glen, Scotia.
That's what it says on the bottle, too. Can I ask one question, though?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you probably already told me this before.
Well, maybe I did. I don't know.
But what's with the non-chill filtered?
Okay. When you got a whiskey and it's under a certain percentage of alcohol by volume, and according to Dr. Don Livermore, that's 43.4% alcohol by volume. Okay. When you add water to it or chill it, it will turn, the whiskey will go all cloudy. Okay. Now, in order to...
Just this kind?
Just any whiskey.
Any whiskey.
Any whiskey. Under 43.4% alcohol by volume, it will get cloudy when you add water or put it in the cold. The whiskey will get cloudy. It will get misty. Okay?
Okay.
Now, in order to avoid that happening, in order to make sure that the whiskey does not get cloudy, what they do is they chill it down, they make it cold, and then they filter it so that all the esters and congeners that make it all cloudy are gone. So the whiskey will stay clear when you add water to it. But that will take away a lot of the flavor and a lot of the character of the whiskey.
If you add water.
If you chill filter it. And then
okay.
Now,
so this is non-chill filtered.
This is not chill filtered. They haven't chilled it, and they haven't filtered. They may have filtered it by,
Right. So it's got all the original flavors.
It has all the esters and congeners and things in there that it came with out of the still.
Okay. And do a lot of people actually do that?
A lot of them do, especially blends.
Oh, really?
Blends like Grants and blends like
my
Teachers, and because people will look at it if they put water in it and it'll turn all cloudy and they'll go, ooh, there's something off with this whiskey. There's something wrong with it. We can't have that.
Oh, really?
Okay, but if it turns cloudy, that's a good sign. That shows that it's not chill filtered. And another thing is coloring. We've talked about coloring before. Yeah. We don't want our whiskey colored. We don't want artificial food coloring in our whiskey.
Do that,
no. So this one is not chill filtered.
Oh, okay.
So that's a sign of quality.
And sorry to keep going on.
Sure, no, that's okay.
If it is non-chill filtered,
yes,
it says it on each bottle.
It doesn't always,
Oh, okay.
but it's nice if it does say that.
Yeah.
Then you know.
Because
On the
I
label.
would want to know.
Then you know on the label that it is not chill filtered.
Yeah, I would want to say to know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yes, that's nice.
It's
But
fun.
if it doesn't say not chill filtered, there's a chance that it has been chill filtered.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. I don't know. I guess I'm just getting to know still about.
Well,
Wow.
there's always stuff to know.
Oh,
You know.
there's lots.
I mean,
to know.
I'm watching videos about whiskey every day.
Yes, you are.
And while I'm doing that, can you hand me the knife, please? I seem to be having difficulty with opening this thing, like I often do.
Oh, really? But I thought you've been doing it for how many years?
Oh, many years.
Like, how long have you been doing the show?
So have you read that comment?
Yeah.
Saying that?
How many years have you been doing it?
I have been into tasting whiskey online, like we're doing right now, for about, I don't know, 10 years.
And you still can't open a bottle.
And I still can't open a bottle. That's terrible, isn't it?
Tragic.
Could you get this to the guy? Tragic. It's tragic that
Anyways,
I can't open a bottle.
we're just kind of making fun of that, though. Because you can open a bottle. Clearly, you can open a bottle.
I'll do yours first, because that's the polite thing to do.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
What a gentleman. I wish there was more of you out there.
Here we go. And if you don't get what we're talking about, that's okay.
Oh, I think most of the ladies do.
Oh, I did buy this, didn't I?
Hopefully.
Yes, I did. I did buy this. I even paid for it.
Wow, okay. That's not the one you stole.
No, I didn't steal
No, I'm
it.
just kidding.
I actually paid for this
I'm
one.
just kidding.
And it is the Glen Scotia double cask.
Oh, wow.
A beautiful price, $99.99.
$99.99. My
So-
daughter was born in 1999.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, well, $99.99 is the price that I paid at the Beverly Corners liquor store in Duncan. And so there's like $15 on top of that. So it's
good.
$115.09 out the door. But I bought a few other things that went out the door with
But
it.
you had this, you said 7 years ago?
Yeah, the last time I had a bottle of this was let's see when it was.
I like the etching on the...
Let me see. When was it that I
Nice.
last had this bottle? I know I had it here. Glen
It smells really good.
Scotia.
Like, it smells delicious.
Okay, Glen Scotia and Show All and Double Cask Classic Campbeltown, March 11th, 2019.
Oh.
So 5 years ago.
That's my dad's birthday.
March 11th?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I had it. It went public on your dad's birthday 5 years ago.
Wonderful.
Isn't that? There you go. All right. So
Cool.
now there you go. Now you know.
5 years ago.
Yeah, 5. That's the last time I had this whiskey.
Holy smokes, am I ever starting to feel old lately? I'm not liking this business.
Wait till you get to my age.
No, I don't think I can.
Oh, you will. You will.
No.
I assure you, you will.
I can't believe I'm like closer to 50 than...
Closer to 50 than to 40. Well, I'm farther away.
Don't tell anybody that, please.
I'm farther.
I mean, I'm 35.
Oh yes. You're 35, turning 32. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Mm. Whoa.
Okay.
Wow. I can smell the vanilla. I smelled the vanilla right away.
There's some vanilla. There's some caramel. There's a hint of smoke,
Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of smoke.
but it's not overpowering. It's just gentle.
Whoa, wait till you taste it.
It's subtle
Until you taste it.
until you taste it.
Yeah, it's the warm hug thing.
Oh, goody.
Goody.
Oh, that smells good. That the water tastes
I bet.
Hmm?
I said I bet.
Hmm.
It's definitely spicy.
It even says on the box, rich and spicy. Yeah, it says rich and spicy.
It's
Okay.
and it's matured.
Okay, it's matured in ex-bourbon. Was it first fill ex-bourbon? It's ex-bourbon and Pedro Jimenez. So it should have a sweet, fruity, dark ripe fruit.
It's maturation.
Okay. On the nose it's pretty light.
Yeah, it smells excellent.
I'm getting a hint of smoke.
And vanilla.
Yeah.
But it doesn't taste like that.
Hint of smoke, hint of vanilla. A little bit of dark fruits, but not much. It's really subtle. It's really gentle.
I didn't really smell the fruits too much.
The smoke is more powerful than the fruits, definitely. But it's not a very strong fruit. Not a very strong smoke. It's subtle.
Well, you haven't drank it yet.
I'm about to try. I'm about to try. Okay, I'm going to try.
How mature of you. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's mature of me.
I know. Okay, it is good, but it's got a little bite.
Okay.
You talk about me having a faceometer. You're the one with the faceometer.
Okay. Okay, so at first I was getting some smoke, and then it transitions to spicy. And the smoke just kind of takes a back seat, and the spice comes out full on.
Do it again.
Okay.
Because at first I got sweet, like vanilla, caramel. Look, it tastes like a Werther's. Well, somebody's in heaven.
Well, I got smoke first. First I got.
Did you get smoke first?
Yes, first I got smoke. Not an overpowering smoke, and yes, maybe a bit of sweetness. But when it transitions, it turns all spicy, and it's still spicy. Usually, I don't like very spicy whiskeys.
Yeah.
But this one has that spiciness, a bit of a hug, yes, and the spice hangs on the palate. It's hanging on the sides of my tongue. I'm still getting spicy. The finish is long, and I'm still getting spicy on the tip of my tongue too. It's a long, spicy finish.
But not too spicy.
Not too spicy. Too spicy, I would complain. I'm not complaining about this one. I like this.
Kind of like a well-balanced.
Yes. But it is very spicy after it transitions from the smoky and the sweet.
Yeah?
Yeah, to me anyway. It's still there. It's still hanging on.
Did we say that it's 46%?
Yes, it is 46%.
ABV, yeah.
And it costs $99.99, so $115.09.
Oh, and that's
and 9 cents out the door. Yeah.
Oak barrels and sherry casks.
Yeah.
Oh, sherry casks. Okay.
Pedro Jimenez sherry cask.
But I'm not tasting a lot of sherry, which is good. I don't really like.
No, but wait. On the very end of the finish, when the spiciness fades, I'm getting that Pedro Jimenez.
What's that?
Sweetness.
What's a Pedro Jimenez?
Pedro Jimenez is a kind of sherry.
Oh.
Okay? It's a sweet sherry.
Oh.
And now it's been a while since I took a sip, right? Now the spice is fading, and the sweetness from the Pedro Jimenez is still there on the tip of my tongue.
Is it?
For me, it is.
I don't know why a lot of whiskeys
This is a masterpiece. This stuff is good.
Go into sherry casks. I feel like a lot of the ones we've tried have been made into from sherry casks, and I personally just sherry is just a drink that I don't particularly like.
Well, I'll tell you what.
And it's so like
when I started out with whiskey, I was I started out with Weiser's Deluxe, Canadian whiskey. Okay? So it had that vanilla, caramel, corn kind of thing going on. And that was what, to me, whiskey should have tasted like.
Vanilla and corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vanilla, caramel, corn sweetness, Weiser's Deluxe. But back then it was 10 years old, right? So what happened after that? Then I discovered single malt Scotch. I discovered Glenfiddich and Glenlivet, which nowadays Glenfiddich 12 and Glenlivet 12 bore me to tears. Me, personally.
Even though I've been doing this with you for a long time, I can't keep up with the single malt, double cask, blended.
Okay.
I mean, it's just,
okay.
It is a lot.
This is a single malt.
No, yeah.
Okay. That means, the only thing that means is it's from the same distillery and it's all malt whiskey.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? There's so many different kinds. It's just it's so hard to keep up. Like for me anyways.
Okay.
I mean, you're an expert, obviously. But
well, I wouldn't say that I'm an expert, but I like to think that I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about whiskey. Yeah.
Well, I definitely look up to you on that, for sure.
It's just practice.
Yeah. And
I practice every day, so there you go.
Oh, I guess I better start practicing more often. Well, let's start practicing again now.
Mm-hmm.
No, just kidding. Should we hit the button or should it's?
Well, where were we? We were once again. Now it doesn't transition so much as. Wait a second.
Yeah, I found my second sip to go down nicer.
It's going down easier
Yeah.
as I go along.
Yeah, so you know that this one's capital T for trouble. Set.
Okay. Now I got the transition. As soon as I swallow, I get the spiciness, but it's not as spicy now as it was earlier.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. I didn't find it that spicy.
It's not as spicy anymore. But now I'm still getting spicy, but the spicy is fading faster. And the sweetness from the Pedro Jimenez sherry is coming on stronger than it was before when I first tried it. So the spice is settling down a little bit.
Okay, so I'm tasting.
Don't forget that this has been in the glass for more than 10 minutes.
Right.
So it's settling down. It's mellowing.
I'm actually finishing off with the sherry taste, and
it's a sweet sherry.
I just don't like sherry. I don't.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's sherry is such a distinct. It's such a.
Yeah.
It's a.
Anyways, like
taste.
I was saying, I went to.
But it's good, but it's just a taste.
Like I said, I went to Glenlivet and Glenfiddich, and then I discovered something else. Lafroig, peated whiskey.
Yeah.
So I liked.
My favorite.
I liked ex-bourbon, and I liked peated whiskey. But then there were these sherry whiskeys, which didn't do it for me.
No, I
until I got myself one particular bottle of Glenfarclas 15 that changed my whole outlook completely.
Okay. Well, do you have that one?
I don't have one now.
Oh. Okay.
The last time I had a Glenfarclas 15 was maybe a couple years ago, and that batch was off. You got to beware of batch variation with 15-year-old Glenfarclas for some reason.
Oh, weird.
That means some bottles will be great, and other bottles will be meh.
Meh.
Yeah.
That's a good word.
Meh.
I can't believe you said meh.
Yeah, I did.
All the teenagers say meh. Meh. Meh.
Did you know I had a channel on YouTube called Meh Quig?
Meh meh.
Meh. I had a
we're torturing these people now.
I had a channel called Meh Quig, and YouTube took it down.
Meh.
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 But this is not meh. This is good.
Meh.
But if you don't like sherry, I can understand.
Meh.
Slancheva.
Quig.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.